Now that the WTF with Mark Maron podcast is ending, I gotta cross another unachieved dream of mine off the list. It's kind of weird to outlive a dream. Like, I remember when Letterman went off the air. I had always wanted to someday be famous enough to get to do stand-up on that show. But then it was announced that Letterman was leaving, and I was still doing open mic nights for like 6 people a couple times a month. Not to mention I still hadn't graduated high school yet. So I figured, unless something major happened in like 2 weeks, we could probably cross that one off the list. And all these years later, I feel exactly the same way with WTF ending. No matter how you look at it, WTF with Mark Maron is one of the most important chronicles of the art of stand-up comedy in history. Everyone's comedy heroes went on that show, and at some point, Mark would break down their walls enough that we would end up hearing who they actually were as a person, not just their practiced celebrity. Personally, I have listened to WTF on the road for years. 15 years of doing stand-up comedy under the radar, and WTF always made me feel connected to my comedy idols, Mark Maron being one of them. And I always thought, what would I talk about if I got to be on that show? I don't know. We'll never know. You know, sometimes there's just not enough time to achieve everything you want out of a career. But at the end of the day, you just got to keep moving forward and keep doing the work. Dreams don't ever really die, but they do shift. But if I'm honest, the real dream for me has always just been being able to call myself a comedian. And as long as I can do that, I'm pretty happy. I mean, a Netflix special and $100 million would be nice. But no. Comedy's enough.